Hey, what's going on, guys? So yesterday I announced our new contest with myself and US at Gundam Store that we're having the UC versus AU contest, and I've already got a number of questions about it. So in this video, I just wanted to do just kind of a follow-up, answer some of the questions that I've been hearing from you guys, and also let you know who the guest judges are going to be. I wasn't quite sure yesterday at the time of releasing that video anyway, so I have gotten confirmation from our two guest judges that we're going to have. So I guess just real quick, might as well just address that point first. Our guest judges are going to be David Liu, aka Choco Falcon, and Ryan Lau, aka Gunpla Enthusiast. He doesn't really go by the handle too much, but that is his handle online. I will have links to both of those guys' social media down in the video description there down below. They've both been on board for guest judging different contests in the past. Both highly qualified, fantastic modelers, so really happy to have both of them on board for this one as well. They're both great guys, so awesome to have them as our guest judges. So as for some of the questions that you guys did have about the contest, so here I made some notes here. Just a couple things. There was a couple of questions regarding certain series, whether they were UC or not. And so first of all, Gundam Thunderbolt is UC, even though it's kind of like not, I guess, part of the canon exactly. It's UC for all intents and purposes, so Thunderbolt is UC. As for Turn A and Reconquista and G, these are a little bit kind of more gray areas, in my opinion, and I think canonically, probably they're UC. But for the purposes of this contest, we're going to count Turn A and Reconquista and G as alternative universe, just because based off of how Bandai labels the kits in HG. So they're not HGUC. So we'll count them as not UC then in that case, because they are, according to Bandai's at least naming system for the high grades anyway, they are in fact alternate universe just because of the fact that they're not UC. So that's the story with those. Also, as far as build series, build divers, build fighters, and all of those different series, it kind of depends on the kit. So let me see, for example, if you have the Crimson Goof Custom, for example, one of the Battlelog kits where it's just the exact same model kit as the HGUC Goof Custom, just recolored, in that case, that would be, as if you're using that as your base kit, that's basically, it's a UC kit. So that's a UC kit that then you would have to build and model it in a way to make it look alternative universe. So it just kind of depends on the kit that you're using, what it's based off of, where I guess, like, for example, if you were using the Jagan Blastmaster kit, for example, that's already sort of like a alternate universe-ified version of the Jagan kind of already, so it would be kind of difficult. If it's one of those kind of releases, one of those kits, I would just recommend just not using one of those, just because I think it's just going to be difficult just kind of determining kind of where to start off with that and then where to go with that design. So it's really kind of up to you. If you do have a specific question, like if there's a build fighters or build divers kit or something, and you want to check, you want to clarify, should I start off considering this as Universal Century or alternate universe, just kind of ask. Most of them, I think, would probably be alternate universe, but like I said, it kind of depends on the design. Like the urban combat version of the Ground Gundam, for example, it's just a recolor of the Ground Gundam, so it would just be the Ground Gundam essentially that you're starting off with, which is UC. So the Battlelog kits are kind of like that. As far as going from like one alternate universe to another alternate universe, if you wanted to take like an IBO kit and make it look like it's from something from 00, or like a wing kit and make it look like it's from IBO, we're not going to do that, just because for the sake of keeping things simple and keeping everything clear and straightforward, we're going to either do from UC to alternate universe or alternate universe to UC. So it just has to be like that, just to keep things simple here. Also, just as far as whatever you're using for your base kit, any grade, any scale is fine. SD, MG, mega size, whatever in particular you want to use for it, doesn't matter. It just does have to be a Gundam kit. As I said in the original video, you can't use anything that's a non-Gundam, and you can't make it like make a Gundam look like it's something from Evangelion, for example. So it has to stay within the Gundam universe. And then also your base kit, I didn't mention this in the video just because it kind of slipped my mind, but this is the case for all of my contests. If it is a kit that you already have snap built, that's fine. I talked about how it does need to be a new kit. New as in the base kit that you're using shouldn't already have some customization or painting already done on it, just because that would give you an unfair head start against other people who are like starting from scratch. Now, you could argue that, a kit that you've already snap built, yeah, you already kind of have a couple hours advantage over somebody who's starting off with something completely unbuilt, but that's fine if it's a kit that you already have snap built. Again, just make sure that in the photo you send for your entry, I can see, what you're going to be starting off with clearly, and that it, like I said, doesn't have any modifications and everything like already started on it. So that I think answers some of the main questions that I've seen from you guys so far. But of course, if you do have further questions, do feel free to let me know. Hopefully that clarifies it. And again, it should be that you're not creating a new mobile suit entirely. It should still be something recognizable. So if you're taking the Exia, you want to make it look like it's from UC, the end result should still look like an Exia, but a UC version of the Exia. It shouldn't be that you're going to start off with an Exia and end up, you're going to try to make it into like a Zeta Gundam, for example. Like, you're not changing what the actual model is to a different mobile suit entirely. It shouldn't be the goal or the theme for this contest. It should be still recognizable, your end result, as what you started off with, but like an alternate universe version of that mobile suit. So I hope that that's clear. Anyway, guys, if you have further questions, let me know. But again, thank you to our guest judges, David and Ryan. Awesome to have those guys on board. Of course, SMS, as well as a sponsor for some prizes for the contest. And of course, USA Gundam Store for the bulk of the prizes and allowing me to hold this contest for you guys. So that's it for thank yous. I should also just thank all of you guys so far. I've gotten a couple dozen entries already, so we're off to a really great start and looking forward to what you guys come up with. Remember, the deadline is December 13th. So you guys still have a good amount of time. So hopefully there will be a lot of interest from you guys. That's it for now. So thank you all so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.